Hello, hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Kimberly at Journal Breeze. If this is your first time here or you've visited before, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Today I am going to do my design team project for Chapter 1 papers. They have a new kit out called Neapolitan. Oh my gosh, I've got Marie Antoinette on my brain. And it has mostly seed packets, and then there are some cute background prints as well, or I consider them background prints. And I'm combining papers from some of their other kits to bring this together. I'm going to make this with you, and then I have a second thing that I've already made that uses that kit that is kind of fun, and I'll just show you the finished product. It'll be pretty self-explanatory, but I'll walk you through it. And you'll know why I'm kind of laughing when you see it. Okay? All right. So let's get started. I'll show you the postcards. They're all postcards. I have them in order. I've laid it out to know what I'm going to do, and I have them in order. So I'm being a little careful. I should probably show them to you, though. Well, you'll see as we go. But I wanted to show you also that on some of the backs I'm using from their kit called Antique Patterns, and I just love these, and I completely forgot about them, and so I printed a bunch out and I chose the ones I wanted. This is in today's project, but I printed this on some really stiff paper by accident. This is from a lot older kit, and I'm not really sure which one. And this is also from an older kit, and it's one of my all-time favorites, and I'm not really sure which one. And then we're also going to be using labels. So they make a lot of label kits, 2 or 3, and then there's a lot of labels that are included with the seed packets. So you know, any labels of theirs you have are going to work. So let's move along. I love this. I mean, it just looks like denim. Oh, can't believe I forgot about it. All right, so I ended up not using this one today because it's whiter than the others, whiter. This is what a lot of the background papers look like. They're either diamond shapes, or there's little checks, or there are straight lines that go across. And the project I'm going to show you second uses the straight lines across ones. So I'll put that over there. And then I thought it would be fun to see about making, sorry about that, okay, that very old 1800s book I just took up is leaving a little trail, it seems. Okay, so just look at this beauty. Look at this. The detail, the doves down here, the roses, the pansy, the stamp. I don't know how to say that word, but this is year, so happy year, probably. I don't know. And then the postcard is embossed. You could really emboss it. And then I put this on the other side, and this is from the Antique Patterns kit. It's just super cute. It's really, really cute. I love it. It's a blue and a green. Okay, so that goes that way. And then next is going to go this one, and this is a back that's in the kit. And then this is going to be on the other side, showing on the other side. You can probably guess what I'm doing now, right? And then this, I love this side of the postcard. It's just so beautiful. And I looked this up, and it's something about the flowers pass, but you know, love doesn't, or something like that. It's a nice saying. The flowers may end, but friendship or whatever doesn't. This is the next one for that side. Then we have this, which also came out of the Antique Patterns. And then the other side of it is this from the new kit now. And lastly, we have this. And then lots of writing space here, and this is the back of this one, which I love. Okay. So the way I'm thinking is this is going to become an accordion. And probably if I had realized what I was going to do before I printed these, I would have done them on stiffer paper, cardstock. So I'd recommend that you do that. I actually kind of had another idea in mind, but then I decided this was the way I wanted to go with you guys today. Oh, and I also got packs of stamps. I thought it'd be fun to put stamps on the postcards, since I found some cool old French stamps recently. Okay, so let's see. The simplest way we can do this, I know I'll be cutting off some bits, but I just think it's better to not cut until you've really got things working in your favor here. So it's going on here. So since it's going on this one, I'm going to put the glue on this one. And you can't go too far because it's got to be able to bend. And there's probably going to be some trimming that's going to happen after we get these all glued down, because some are a little bit bigger than others, or maybe I cut it wonky. So try to kind of put it in the middle so that you're not cutting down too much on one side versus another. Let's see, is that kind of the middle? Okay. Yeah, and so that didn't really get any glue on it because I'm going to be cutting off where all the glue is. Interestingly, so the first one out the door is troublesome. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I got that right lined up. Good. Okay. And then this one is going to go on here. So I'm going to glue this. So I hope you guys are doing well. As can be expected. Hope your weather is turning into genuinely warmer temperatures. Spring feel. We're having a windy and a heat wave, but not as hot as it was a couple weeks ago. In fact, they found out that we had the hottest March in history. Hottest March that they've been keeping track. So they say that pretty much every month now. That for that month it's the hottest on record. It's scaring me very much. Okay. Next, we're going to do this one. Don't you love this paper? Oh, I can't believe I forgot about that kit. It came out at the same time that the road trip kit came out, and I recently used in a couple of projects the road kit ephemera, or I made ephemera out of it, and I realized, wow, these backgrounds are adorable. So I got back in and started putting them out. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that's not very good. Nope, it's got to be over further. I am trying to eyeball where it is right here. That's my goal. And then that really comes over there. That's not going to work out very well. Okay, let me try it again. Which side wins? Which side gets to be pretty and which side is going to have an issue? That's pretty much how I look at these kinds of problems. And since I like this blue side more than I like this side, guess who wins? Okay, let's see. I'm just going to make that foldable to there, foldable to there, and where does it land? It lands here. So I'll figure out what to do about that when the time comes. Okay. Wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. Okay, because that'll work. Okay. I don't even know which way I'm going to be folding him, so there's really not a lot I can do about it right now. Okay. And then I love this too. Okay. Yeah, and it's not quite as big. So, if it's problematic, that would mean when you make it, you should make sure they're all the same size, before you actually glue them together, I'd say. I didn't realize there was going to be discrepancy like this, because they look the same size. Okay, so that's not really laying flat. Let's see about that. Okay, that's a little bit of a troubler. He's a little bit warped. Okay, now for the fun. Let's see how they accord with their accordion new life. Okay, so how am I going to do this? What was I thinking? Well, we know we're going to have to chop off all the tops, but I'm not going to do it yet. Okay, let's just say that we just fold everything with as hard of a crease as we can, or pull it over as far as we can and try to keep it straight. And then I'm going to go it would have to go to there. Okay. I don't know if this is going to work. Okay. I think it'll be a unique accordion. I do like asymmetry, so I think that may be what we get. Okay. Oh, I wonder if I could have folded it. Let's see. Let's see. You know what? I'm thinking that maybe this can fold over to here. Why is this so confusing to me? That's what I want to know. When I fold that back, we'll have this lip up here. So I think if I can, maybe I should fold this to here. Oh, look. Wait. This I did. Oh, this is confusing. Okay. Let me see. Let's see. I'd rather, well, this is pretty much creased where it should be. It could be over a little bit. So I think I'll put it over at least as far as it can go. Yeah. Okay. It's definitely able to move over some, so that's good. Okay, that's good, I think. I don't know, maybe it isn't. I love experimenting. I love to experiment. I don't really like to do anything twice. So if I turn this here, it's going to be way over. So I think it needs to be turned here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn it there. Let's see what happens. Yeah, okay. And then, so now we're getting kind of a lippy thing going on. Don't want that, actually. I do not want that. So I'm going to straighten this up. Hope you can see me. We're going to see how it is right now. So I'm going to move this to be exactly where it'll straighten up. And I don't know what that's affecting because I can't see it. But I can feel it, and I'm pressing it down. Okay. Oh, that's okay. It just put, I think, no, it actually looks fine. Okay. Next, next, I'm going to fold it on here. Okay. And we actually want it to go there. So that's what I'm going to do. So I don't know. That's not good. It folded right into the postcard. Yeah, no, I don't want that. So, where do we want that to go? Let's see. Let's see. What if we go like, that's kind of got nowhere to go. But that would make it correct with the edges right here and right here. So I'm going to do that, and it would give it a border in the background, which I think looks nice. Okay, so yeah, I'm not crazy about that sticking out. Okay, next, it should, I would think, bend here. Okay. Oof. I don't know. Because this is so much bigger. Yeah. Let's see. If this were to bend here. Let's see. This bent here. And then this bent here. Yeah, that works. And then this would bend like that. So we really just have one hiccup there that, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do about it exactly. Okay, so I'm going to be chopping off these and chopping off these. And then we're going to be left with this. Now this is what I have that I don't like. And I don't even like this paper. So I like it, but it doesn't really, the coloring is not my favorite with it. Everything else has got a little bit more of a happy look, in my opinion. Colorful, happy. That's why, this is blue. And then this one. And that's the one that's sticking out. So if I can't fix it, then I'm going to back it with something else. And I kind of wanted to turn this under, cut this off. I didn't even want this on there. So, and that kind of sticks out too. So this is just a big, big card. Okay, so this one and this one are big cards. And they are sticking out. So like that, but I have the book opening from the right, from the left. I don't know if that's normal on an accordion. Yeah, I don't know. If you like strict accordions, this is probably not going to thrill you, but it's so pretty. Once we decorate those planar sides, it's worth it. I just want to do something about this really big section, and I'm thinking if I can't change that fold though. That's quite perfect. This fold, if I could just fold it on here instead of here, then that may make it way different. So let me see. I'm going to try folding it on here. Have I thoroughly confused you? Do you have absolutely no idea what to do if you were to make this project? I'm so sorry if that's happening. I do not want to do that, but honestly, it's just kind of, when you're looking at it, you just kind of think about it and you kind of do what seems obvious. I don't think it's a secret. Okay, so this now is further over this way. And that doesn't really help this situation. If anything, I want it further over. Yeah, that's not going to change no matter what I do. That makes that even with that. That's still not even with that, and that's in between. This is smaller because I do want to bend that down. This is the big one. Oh, you know what? I wonder if this should go the other way. Well, it can't really go another way. Yeah, it can't really go another way. Okay, all right. So let's start to fix this problem by cutting off these top tabs. And dare I cut them all at the same time? On the bottom, no. On the top, let me see. I think I can at least take a swipe. Let's see. Okay. I think this is easier to see. I don't want to cut into the front though, so let's just it's only paper, guys. It's the idea. Now the bottom needs to be done differently. These two look like they're similar. That one's got enough, I can cut it. This one will always be short. Okay, so I think for this, I think we might even be able to go a little shorter. There we go. And then the other two that I left, cute. That worked out well. I don't see any terrible problem. Looks like this needs to be kind of chopped a little bit differently. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. I just love serpentine designs. Just love them. They don't have to be inside of a stripe. They can just be freestanding, and they're really beautiful. All right, and then on the bottom, I'm going to I'm going to cut this, first of all, like that, even. And let's see how that lines up. Oh, so it still leaves this little, so this is one of the smallest ones in the packet, as it turns out. And I picked it for my cover. So I suggest you don't use this for the cover, because no matter what you do, it's not going to be able to cut off the whole thing. Unless it just wants to be a short one on the cover. Maybe if I cut this off, let's just see what it looks like folded. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry if I've been off camera a lot. If I left it far out, I wouldn't have the problem, but because I figure it's better for you to have a close-up, I end up being off camera a lot. Okay, so depending upon what I might put in there to cover up this one that isn't very colorful or interesting. I mean, I actually don't think the color is so bad with this background and all, but it's not interesting at all. I love this. Yeah, I think that's going to win. I think that's the winner. Okay, so let me make a corner available. I will choose this corner. And this corner. Okay. These are kind of worth saving. They might be good like backgrounds for labels or words or something. Okay. So then is this a pattern that goes up and down or side to side? I think it goes up and down. It changes. It looks pretty variable. Okay, so I'm going to put it on here. I think I'll leave this showing for this side because it matches there and it doesn't stand out. But for this side, okay, so what I'm going to do is fold it. Look at, that's not even, that's like curved. That's not good. Okay. Move it to here. So I'm putting it right before the fold. I don't think it'll be helpful to have it actually on the fold. But I am going to move it down a little bit because it's coming off the bottom. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to cut it there. All right, and then and then it folds there. So I'm kind of inclined to put it all the way over there. Am I showing that beige thing on the others quite a bit? The beige strip. Yeah, I do show it here and there. Might be fun to decorate it. So it might look better if I don't cover it. It'll look more like it was there in the first place. Okay. So then this is going to go here. And this is going to go right there. Okay. And of course it's not exact, and I'll have to cut it anyway, but it's easier to glue it on close to the side than to glue it on you know, the great big sheet for me. Okay, let's see. All right. So now, yeah, it's a little bit big. Yeah, it's just a little bit big. Okay, that's okay. I can glue that. All right, I'm going to use glue stick. I think this is going to be darling. I love these postcards. I think they're fantastic. Could be a mini journal. There's more than this in the packet too, in the kit. I just like the ones that I picked the best, and I didn't want to have too many because it would take even longer. Okay, so I don't feel like I'm getting enough glue on this side here. Okay, let's see. Let's go for it. Let's put this here, this here, that there, that there. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot prettier. Plus, I like the shape with this better than some of the other blues. So I think it works out really well. Oh my gosh, it didn't stick at all. Bizarro. Oh my goodness sakes. There we go. Okay. Now we'll trim it up. Not much trimming required. Okay. Look at that. What a great job I did. Okay. All right, let's see. Look. Oh, that looks good. That looks really pretty. These blues are the same color as in the bird. That is very pretty. I wish it weren't there. I really wish it weren't there. If I were you, or if I make it again, I'm going to put one of the big ones. This is a big one. This is a big one. And I originally had this as the cover. So if you put a big one on the cover, then it would be that big and you wouldn't have this showing. But you know what? I didn't. No. So I think I can decorate this somehow so that it looks really cute. And I really, really don't like this. So I'm feeling inclined to cut this off. And then some of the postcard will show. But I think that's okay. So let me just snip it off. Okay. All right. So let's do the stamps first. let's see. So this one has a stamp, so I don't have to do a stamp of that. Oh, I would put it over here. What am I saying? Okay, so these are all French. I got these locally. Let's see what we have. Okay. All right, let's see if there's anything. Don't you love the window envelope? All right, look at this. That is beautiful. That's probably leftover from the war, so we won't use it. Oh, is this the Concorde? What is this? I don't know. Kind of looks like the Concorde to me. Doesn't say that, though. All right, what color do we want? Well, this is pretty. Oh, it looks like a... Oh, maybe it's a... I don't know. It looks like somebody is wearing a helmet to go to battle, so I guess I don't really want that. Okay, let's see. Let's see what might be fun. Oh, look at this rooster. That is so cute. I'm going to do the rooster. Okay. Can you see that guy, how sweet he is? All right, I'm going to put him right there. And I can stamp on. Let's see, do I have my stamps with the postmark? Let's see, I have this little box here. It just has the stamps I tend to use frequently. This is the one with the 3, and this is the one with the Paris address. I have postmarks from all the major countries in this one stamp set that I think is just so great. Love it, love it, love it. But it's not handy. Okay, so let's just try to get this top stamp. Okay. That is often how they look, isn't it? There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Why is postal stuff so fun? I don't even know, but it's just so much fun, I think. Okay, so then this is a writing space, or we can decorate this. We can decorate it with anything we want. I brought some other stuff up from them. I'm feeling a little pressed for time, though. I gotta say, I feel like I'm on, if I want to show you the other thing, I need to move along. Yeah, that's pretty. That would just be really pretty, just to kind of add a element of flair to a journaling spot. And the other thing I would do, or will do, is distress the edges of this. But this can easily be written on with a black pen, maybe a felt tip marker. You could put photographs on this page. Okay, so this is the book. Then you get here, we need a stamp for this. Purple, right in front of me. It's a guy. Let's see if we have a female. Oh, it's medical. Let's see if there's any other purples in this. Oh, that's an unusual looking stamp. I like that. Okay. I want to use this one. Looks like denim. Yeah, I'll use it on a blue one. Okay. And then I'll do my Paris stamp. There we go. Love, love, love. Okay. Oh, and then what can we do with this? How can we decorate this? Oh, another stamp that's long. Like Papers and Letters. One of my faves. Oh, and journal. Oh my gosh. Definitely. Oh, I've got these labels. I'm sitting here forgetting about the very thing I brought just for this. Just for this. Oh, beautiful. That came out great. Okay. All right. Let's pick one of these next to go on this page, which is a writing page. Okay, the Grand Hotel. Love it. Loved it. They have a kit called Label Mixtures, and I believe this is kit 2. I think it's the only one that's called Label Mixtures, but I think it also has a 2. So look for one of those as a clue. And this is a very, very, very multi-page kit. It is not all this. It's a lot of things. It's a good kit to have on hand. Okay. Oh, I'm going to do it right down here because that line is kind of ugly. Okay. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Okay. That could be journal, but I think I'm going to do journal maybe there, or this needs something because that's 2 repeat. This could be journal. On this I either need to glue down. Okay, so we've either got it that way or we've got it that way. I kind of like it open. Don't ask me why. Oh, I might be cute bent. You know what? I'm going to bend it part way. I'm going to do a part way bend so that there's a little flower trim there in colors that work. I think that's going to be darling. I love adding little touches like that. It's like, you know, when you upholster furniture and you choose a trim that isn't part of it, then it gives that extra touch that looks really nice. That's what this will be. Oh, so cute. Okay. So let's make this flat. Oh, so cute. Oh my goodness sakes. Yeah, don't ever cut anything until you have to, until you absolutely have to make a decision. And I say don't glue until you have to either. I say don't make a decision until you have to make a decision also. Just put it off. Of course, I don't know what you're going to get done if you do that, but you know what I mean. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's so cute. So. Look. Wow. Talking about from an eyesore to a beautiful, beautiful edge. And it invites you to flip this open. Now you would be then going through the book backwards. But that doesn't really matter. It's all the same in the end. You see both sides. Okay. What I want to do is cover this. I want to put Distress ink on this. It's disappearing into the ethers. It needs to show up a little better. Yeah. Yeah, that is just fabulous. Okay, what's our time like? Oh, okay, I think what I'm going to have to do, unfortunately, is stop here and show you the other, where do I want to put journal? You know what, if we started on this side, if this is where it began, I'd want to put it here. So let me just do that, and then I'm going to show you the other project. You know, I'd be curious if any of you already have done this with your seed packets and thought of it as an accordion. I'd love to know that. Okay. Oh, gorgeous. Oh, man. I love this. I love this. Okay, I'm going to put some of my best blue stamps on here. So much for the other project. No, I'll get to it, I promise. It's super easy, but you're just going to, maybe you've already thought about it, but there's just a trend going on, and it's just it just reminds me of it a lot. That's how it came to mind. Okay, where was another beautiful denim-looking blue one? Oh, here it is. Yeah. Can't have too many stamps. Oh, they're so pretty. Well, I think maybe I will save this to be by itself because it's such a stunner. And let's see. I could do 2 of these. Do I want to do that? Look, that's a blue, a sea blue. And this is more of a dark green. I love that. I'm going to put those side by side because those are 2 of my very favorite colors in the world. So I love them together. This is almost purple, but it's not. Okay, we'll just put this down here. Yeah, okay. And then I'm going to put my Paris in that space, and we are good to go, people. Good to go. Okay. There. Oh, love, 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 love. I guess I could put this also. Oh, you know, well, I'm going to put this down here. Oh, I don't want, hold on. Yeah, okay. Let's put this right here. Okay. That might have been just enough. Okay. Well, this idea worked out beautifully. This, I think I'd put some plain paper for writing, or maybe vellum, so you can see this darling print. And maybe I would do the same thing on that side, and then you could write on both. And then you have this, so that can use some decoration. Then you have this, and that needs something in there, and can be decorated. And so can this, with some of these labels. I mean, these are perfect. Look at, this is perfect for it. That little rose is just perfect for it. Yeah. This shape I would like on there. And then there's quite a bit of space there to write a little saying or something, or a greeting. And this can have a photo. And then you're here. Oh my God, am I off the page the whole way? Oh, good grief, I'm so sorry. Okay, so you're here, and then you're here. All right, I can see I need to trim. I think I need to trim that a little better. And then here. And then here. And here. And then here, here. Yeah, the labels and the stamping and the stamps really bring it together. Something needs to go there. And then here. So this side looks blank because I haven't done anything to it. But when I do, I think it's going to look really good. So that is the sweetest thing. I couldn't be happier with it. I think it's really delightful and charming, and I love it. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the other one if I can make space. Got a little sloppy, didn't I? Okay. All right. Okay, hold on, I need to find it here. Oh, please, guys, don't be hiding from me. Oh my gosh. How weird is this? Oh, there it is. Okay. 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 All right. So okay, these look like this. This is what the card looks like, the packet. And it's actually red underneath. So there's the postcard type spread out, and then there's this underneath it on the page. So that's the size we're working with. So all these cute colors, every one is a different color, and they are really cute. And what I ended up making from it was this. You know where this is going. And the reason that I'm laughing, kind of, is because everybody's doing this little pocket altar out of fabric. But who says we can't do it out of paper? I know they've been done before and called folios and that kind of thing. But I think it could be done as a pocket folio, as a pocket altar. So I made some little, I wanted to show you that this is what I cut down the seed packet to. Or what I cut off of the seed packet. Because the way I made it is I left this flap on, and then I made a flap by cutting off this amount on this side. So you have to make a flap, and then you keep the other flaps to glue these onto, and you just try to cut everything the same size. That's easy. So these are, let's see, these are little tiny, Jesus and Mary pictures that can go on here. That's a little big, it needs to be cut down. And so does that. So they need to be worked with a little bit. But I printed them, they're from Sampool, and I printed them at the 5x7. And I think they would be just adorable. So as you open it up, you're getting that sense. Maybe this could fit there. Oh yeah, that's nice. And that can go there. And another and another. And then the center is open for whatever you want it to be. It could be a whole bunch of stamps. It could be some of these labels. And you don't have to use the prayer cards. I know a lot of us have them from using them at Christmas, so anything you have you could just make small. And because it's called a pocket altar. But also if things are special to you, like maybe you have a hobby you want to represent, or maybe there's, your grandkids are on every page. On the inside I'm talking about when well, it wouldn't matter, wherever you want to put it, obviously. But as a pocket altar, that means to me that you've hidden things inside all of these squares that are really personal and meaningful to you, and you want to have them with you all the time. So I would think it'd be your spouse, your children, your grandchildren, your best friends. Maybe it's your pets. Maybe it's, maybe you're a bird watcher and it's different birds. I think it's endless what you could put inside. And I also think that you could put stitch stuff in there. Turns out when you fold it, it has these sides that are pretty thick, the width, so that they could easily be strengthened and you could have it be as tall as you want. See, so it forms like a box. And all you'd have to do is glue something inside to make it so stiff that it stands up. Or put tape in there like washi, and then that would do it. Pick a washi that's wider than this. I think that would work too. Anyway, I think it's a really cute idea. And if you're not into stitching, then this would be perfect, don't you think? You could pick the cute inside papers you want. I debated with putting the striped ones inside and having the pretty ones on the outside. And that looked good too. So, you know, see what works for you. But that's it. So we have these two really cute, easy, fast, using minimal cutting and, you know, a couple kits. And you've got really cute stuff. So I hope you liked it. Let me know in the comments. I love it when you comment. I love it when you like. I know likes are hard if you're watching from your TV. You don't really have the time. It just pushes it out. But the likes would really help my channel a whole lot. I would sure appreciate that if you can squeeze that out. And of course, if you like it enough, subscribe and hit the bell. So take care of yourselves. And there's information on the kits in the description box and a code to get 20% off from Sue and Jan. And that's always a good thing at Chapter 1 Papers on Etsy. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.